Okay, so we just had our launch party, and you have all these orders that you need to enter. This is how you're going to do that, okay? And this is also how you're going to create a party link that you can copy and paste and maybe send to out-of-state people or people that aren't really local to you, but you still want them to order during your launch party. All right, so you're going to log into your workstation, and then you're going to come to the Orders tab, and then your screen's going to look like this, and you're going to come to Create a Party. And then you're going to name this party. I would just do your launch party. So I'll just do Sam's launch party. Party. That's so funny. Okay, Sam's lunch party. But you can name it whatever you want to. And then you're going to click continue. And you're just going to follow the prompts. It's super, super easy. Okay, so you are always going to be the host unless you have a host that's hosting for you. So say it's my launch party and I have Sarah and Jen and Alex come. And Alex books a party off of my party, and I am going on Workstation to create her a party link. So that way if she has anybody that wants to order online, then they can do that and she'll get credit for it. Then I would name this like Alex's home party or Alex's bag party. And I would add Alex here, which I don't think I have an Alex in my contacts. I don't. Okay, so I would just add Alex, and then you would create new customer, and you would just add them as the host. Okay, does that make sense? But if you do not have a host and you are just making this party for yourself, then just click Use Host as Consultant as Host. And then you are always, always, always going to have a party that is local to you, shipped to you, and you will package everything up, have the best customer service, and you will take it to your host, and either your host will pass it out, or if you are the host, you will either have your customers come to your house and pick it up, or you can meet them however you guys decide to do that. But you're going to choose right here where you're going to have your party shipped to. I always do the consultant's address unless it's a party that's not local. Please hear me out, because this mistake has been made so many times with new consultants, and I do not want it to happen to you. If you have a launch party, everything is going, and you select that it's going to be shipped to the consultant's address, which is you. Everything that gets placed in this order that I'm getting ready to show you is going to ship to you. But if you have a host that, say, lives out of state, so I'm in North Carolina, if I have a host that lives in South Carolina or Virginia out of state, then I am going to have it shipped to my host, because I cannot have their whole party shipped to me because I have no way to give it to them if they're out of state. Does that make sense? So everything, you can still place their order for them on Workstation, just like I'm going to show you, but instead of clicking the consultant's address, you're going to do the temporary one-time address if you have a host that's not local, and put in their address so that it can ship to them, and then they can separate it and package it up and give it to their customer or their people. Okay, so that is super, super important. If it's local to you, then have it shipped to you, but if it's not local to you, then do a temporary one-time address. But remember that every single thing in this party is going to ship to the same person. So if you have some things in here that are yours, then you don't want to ship to a one-time address. You're going to want to separate that, and I can show you how to do that, but you will pay shipping. Just keep that in mind. So I would do that separately, but I can show you how to do that. So anyways, that is super important. Keep this in mind, and just keep in mind who you're shipping it to, and make sure that the only thing, if you're mailing it to somebody not local, that it's all their stuff and you don't have anything that you added that you wanted or maybe a local customer wanted. Okay, so we're going to do consultant's address, and we're going to save and continue. Okay, now here is where you're going to make your party page. This is going to show up on your website whenever somebody clicks on your link. So I always make sure this is clicked on yes, because it says, would you like your party on your personal website, which is PWS? Yes, you do, so that people can order online and you get credit for it, right? So you're going to come over here. You can do a little message. You can edit this. Right now I'm just going to leave it how it is for time's sake. But you can say, like, welcome to my launch party, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then click next. You can add a picture if you want. You can add a video, like a, hey, welcome to my party, I'm so excited you're here, kind of thing if you wanted to, or you can just use it as default. which that's the default, super pretty, right? So anytime you copy your website link, this is what's going to show up. So we're going to click next. And then you can add any featured products. So if you wanted to choose my featured products, then maybe you could do like if washer whiffs are your favorite thing, you could just add washer whiffs, so on and so forth. And then whenever somebody clicks on your website link, they will see your favorite products. So we're just going to leave it as default for right now and click next. And so SCENTSY automatically schedules a party to end 2 weeks out. Now you can schedule this however you want. If you want to just click the calendar, like if you wanted more time, then you could just pick a date, but it has to be at least 2 weeks out. So you could change the date however you see fit. And then once you have the date that you would like your personal website party to end, which means it will no longer be on your website, not your workstation. This is your workstation. It will no longer be on your website for people to order in that party. Now, even though it says it ends on the 22nd, it will still be open on your workstation for you to edit and add orders. Okay, does that make sense? So this is just saying it will no longer be available on your website for somebody to click your link and order through that party. Okay, so we're just going to click continue. Now, it will give you this link, and this is the link that you can copy. So you can just click copy link, and then it will copy it, and you can send it to anybody. So you can text this to people that maybe couldn't make it to your launch party, but they still want to order online. Anytime that somebody orders online, they're going to pay shipping. They will pay shipping, but it will go straight to their house. And so anytime somebody orders through your launch party link, as long as it's open, it will go towards your host base. And we'll talk about that in a second. So we are going to go to party orders. And so we have everybody's order from your launch party, and we are going to enter it in. So this is how you're going to do that. Now, at your launch party, you're going to want to make sure that you have all of their contact information. You have their name, their phone number, their email, their address, so that whenever you go to follow up with them or send them any kind of mail, you already have that information and you're not stressing yourself out because you only have tidbits of information here and there. So filling out the whole top of the order form is super important. Okay, so we are just going to add a random person at the moment for time's sake. I'm going to add and you can add her phone number and her email. And so right here is where I was talking about. It's going to ask you if you want to ship directly to customer. If all of these are coming to you, if all of these people are local to you, then you're going to want to click no, because if you click yes, it's going to charge, extra shipping charge will be applied. It's going to charge this person shipping. Okay, so you can still add it to your workstation party order, but it will ship separately. So it will ship directly to that person instead of to you, but you'll still get the PRV for it. You'll still get the credit for it. It'll still go into your party, but it will just ship separately. So I'm going to click no, and then we're going to save and add products to cart. And like I said, make sure you get their contact information filled out. I'm just not doing it for right now, just for time's sake. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. This is your party summary. And so let's just say Teresa, this person's going to buy a whole bunch of stuff, okay? So let's say she's actually going to get 6 SCENTSY bars. So you just type in 6 SCENTSY bars. And if they get the bundle and save, you have to make sure you type it in correctly because the system does not automatically bundle it. So you want to make sure that you bundle it correctly. So this month is actually 10% off month, so that's why it's a discounted price, if anybody is wondering. So we are going to build our bundle. Super, super easy. Everything is so self-explanatory. You just basically have to follow the prompts. And so then you just type in, you can either search right here or you can type in the name. So we're just going to do Luna, and you can do separate ones. Let's see, Luna, we'll do like by the sea. We'll just do all of them just to save time. Okay, so now you have all 6 of your bars, and you're going to save and add bundle, and then it will add that bundle to that person's order. Okay, and then you're going to basically go to the next person. So you can click add another guest. And so you're going to do this individually, okay, with each person's order. You're just going to want to add them one at a time and then add their order and then add so on and so forth. So we're going to add, I'll just add myself. Let's see. So all my contact information is already filled in because I order all the time. Okay, and we're going to save and add products to the cart. Now for this, I am just going to add a whole bunch of stuff so that I can show you. Okay, so let's see, we'll do a bunch of perfect Scentsy's. I promise I know how to spell Scentsy. Okay. Let's see, we will do this 121 one. And we will do, let's see, we'll do 2 of those. So I'm going to show you what it is whenever you get to a $200 party versus a $100 party. Or not $100 party, a $500 party, excuse me. All right, we're going to do a bunch of those. All right, and we're going to save and add bundles. So now our host base, all right, let's see. This host base right here is now $269. So once your party hits $200 before tax, you get reduced shipping. Your customer will pay 5% shipping once your party hits 200. So for this $27 order, they will only pay, let's see, $1.35 in shipping, which is not bad. And then tax is $1.99, so this will be their total. But once your party hits 500, then you get free shipping and you get 15% in host rewards. So right now we're at 1/2 off item, and the host credit, which is free stuff, is at $26.90. Okay, so we're going to add a couple more perfect Scentsy's just so I can show you how the host rewards change whenever your order amounts go up. And we'll do like 3. We'll do like 4 of those. Why not? We have a Scentsy problem, so it doesn't surprise me. I would probably order 4 of them. Okay, and then we'll do lots of aloe water and cucumber bars. Okay, now we're going to save and add bundles. So you're going to see how our rewards go up. So we were at 23, and so now our host base is at 753, and now we have $112.95 that you can get in free products and 3 half-off items. Okay, and so you can use this however you want to. It's totally up to you. I would highly recommend investing into something that you don't already have so that you can have it to take personal pictures with or to share with your customers. Buy stuff or use your free stuff for stuff to make samples with, to share with your customers, and that kind of thing. You could do scent circles as thank you gifts. That's the things that I kind of like to use my free product for. Now, I wanted to talk to you guys about the perpetual party reward, this right here. So this is basically just an extra half-off item that is not up here. It's totally something different. It's an extra half-off item that Scentsy gives to the consultant, which would be you, as for you to do what you want to with. Just hold on a second. And you can choose who you give it to. And so I normally like to do it, give it to the host. Like if I have somebody hosting a party for me, and I just give them a little gift and I just pay for it. It's normally nothing huge, just something super small. But honestly, if somebody is having, like, say somebody else is a host for you and they're having a $753 party for you, $53 party for you, then and you give them like a $20 warmer half off for $10, you are making way more than $10 on this order than what you're spending. So it's income producing. So that is what that is. And then whenever you're done adding your people, you can just come to checkout. Well, it won't let me. Okay, so you see how this says add a $5 host reward fee to the host cart and continue? That basically means that if you do not use your half-priced items and your host credit items, it will charge you a $5 fee. So make sure you use those. I'm just going to say no for right now. And then whenever you get to the next screen, it's just going to be your payment information. So make sure you have everybody's payment information, and then you can see that the shipping is free once you hit $500 in orders. And you would just continue because you're just picking your shipping method. And we will leave that at estimated delivery to you. And after that, you're just going to be adding in people's information. So if they gave you cash and you're using your debit card, you would put that information here. Or if it's their information, you would just check their name as to who's paying and put in their information. And then after you're done, you just click continue and close your party. So you would just be done. So that is super simple and a really easy way on how to open and close parties on your workstation.